Steve?
Welcome to tonight's call, everyone. We're getting things started here with Vic and Diana Melillo. Okay.
8 o'clock, you ready?
All right, gang.
Hey guys,
We're live.
We're Vic and Di. We're from Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. We're honored to be presenting for you tonight. I guess I'm just going to get started because we want to respect your time. I was introduced to the LifeWave X39 patch about 8 months ago from a very, very, very good friend of mine. He's like a brother from another mother. I trust him with all my heart. And when he called me, I wasn't really looking for anything at that time. I was thinking I should probably be doing something because both my kids were in college, but I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do. And when he came to me with this, he said, I have something for you. And I said, what is it? And he said, what do you know about stem cells? And I said, I know that they're really expensive and that's really all I know. And he goes, well, we have a patch that activates your own body's stem cells. And I said, that's awesome, but what does that mean? Because I really didn't have any idea. And he said, well, it actually activates your own body's copper peptides, which is the holy grail of youth, and stimulates your own body's stem cells to help heal yourself. So if you have any aches and pains, you're having a hard time sleeping at night, you want to, get rid of some wrinkles. So he got me at that. When he said it was age reversing and not anti-aging, because I'm already 55, so I don't want to hear anti-aging. I like the idea of age reversing. I said, I'm in. I love the idea of this. What really got me was the fact that we have an 18-year patent on this product and we have zero competition. So I said, this is cool. We can do this. I started using the product. Now I have to touch on this, guys. For me, it took about 3 weeks before I noticed anything, honestly. But I have to tell you, I had really, really bad lower back pain to the point where when I got out of bed in the morning, I could barely walk. And I said to my husband,
she was a little grumpy.
I was. And I said, what's going to happen when I'm 70? Am I going to need a walker? And I had gone to chiropractors. I went for acupuncture. Nothing worked. So I was very concerned about my future. Within 3 weeks, my lower back pain subsided and went away. I have no more arthritis in my hands. 3 months after that, my hair wasn't falling out anymore. I would take a shower and I'd have a clump of hair in the drain. So my hair is no longer falling out. And about a couple of weeks ago, so now it's about 8 months, I noticed while flossing my teeth, I had no blood. Now I have very sensitive gums where my gums would bleed. My gums are no longer bleeding. The reason why I'm telling you this timeline is because it didn't happen for me right away. I didn't feel something right away, but over time, I've noticed things are improving and getting better. So I plan on saying this for the rest of my life. I'm using it as a preventative measure because I am a cancer survivor. I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma 15 years ago. So it's an incredible product. And I encourage you to, and I'm going to pull this out right now. If you got this order form from somebody who got you on this call tonight, fill it out, get started. These are the patches. Right here, this little patch, get started. What are you waiting for? The quicker you get started, the quicker you can have these great benefits from the product.
And I can tell you, if you want a happier wife, fill out that order form and get some of this product, because there's nothing better than having a healthier, more vibrant wife. And I don't get yelled at as much anymore.
So get yourself patched.
All right, so let's kick in here. We got a nice little presentation for you here. So I'm going to share right now. All right, sorry for the pause there. As you can see, we're not professionals here. We're just two regular people, and anyone can do this by just sharing some of these slides that are set up for yourself here. So you might ask yourself, why this X39 stem cell activation patch? As Diana was saying, this little patch is reactivating your copper peptides, which is stimulating your own stem cells to wake up. They're sleeping in your body. At age 30, half of your stem cells are active. So half are active, half are sleeping. And by age 60, most of them are sleeping in your body. So if you're waking up these stem cells in your body for what it's doing for you, again, it's just helping a lot of people combat the feelings they're getting from aging. Di talks about it all the time. I don't want to get old. I don't want to look old. what can we do? And we really believe that we found something now that's giving us that rejuvenation to our health. For myself, I'm noticing some tremendous increases in the gym and my workouts and my recovery time. I play pickleball with my professional racquetball player, and he kicks my butt every time. But I'm telling you, we went from playing 30 to 45 minutes, and I was thinking I'm dying, to now we're playing literally 2 hours on the court, and I'm just looking for another game. So I'm very excited for what this stem cell patch is doing for me, and more excited about what this stem cell patch can do for you.
So how does the X39 work? Well, we said it activates your copper peptides. Now, this little patch only has little nanocrystals in it, which reflect off the heat and light in your body. It's called photobiomodulation, and it's a big word, but it's like phototherapy is really what it is. And it activates your copper peptides, which in turn stimulates your own body stem cells. We're not saying that this is a cure. We have to say this isn't a cure, right? And it doesn't prevent disease or anything like that. But what it does, it gives your body what it needs to heal, prevent, and cure.
Let your body do what it's intended to do, which is heal and
prevent and cure.
So the LifeWave company, here's what I like. This is not a brand new company. It's not a startup. This company is in existence, 19-year-old company that we are a part of. And this company went from doing 20 million a year to over $280 million a year.
In the last 2 years.
Right. We are on track to break that record and crush it. You are with the right company and with the right team. This quantum field team, which you're going to learn more about, who we have, the leaders that we have on this team that are teaching us to follow them, to say what they say. It's real simple. You don't have to be good at talking to people. You just got to listen to someone else and just regurgitate what they say to you. Get on calls like this tonight, and there's plenty of calls, which we're going to show you about all the different events that you can plug in and learn more about this product, learn more about the company, and see what it's doing and what it can do for you. It's open in 75 countries. So we're not talking about just your little town or the state that you live in, or even the entire 50 continental United States here. We're talking you can go global with this product, because I'm sure someone always knows someone somewhere else. And you want to be talking to them about this X39 patch, because like we said, stem cells are the buzzword. Stem cells are big, and having something like this that regenerates your own stem cells is amazing for us.
May I say something?
Please.
Guys, I think this is important. I've had people say to me, I'm not good at sales. It's just not my thing. Here's the thing. It's not sales for me. It really isn't. I'm sharing an incredible product with people that I care about. It's like when you go to a restaurant and you have an incredible meal and the service is amazing. What do? You go home and you tell your friends, oh my God, we had the best meal and the best service at this incredible restaurant. Do they compensate you for that? No. LifeWave is the same exact thing, but they're going to compensate you for sharing this incredible product.
So here's the owner of the company, David Schmidt, the CEO, the inventor of X39. Now let's understand here, since he developed this X39, that is what catapulted this company to doing the numbers that it's doing today. In addition, our leaders on the Quantum Field X39 team, Steve and Gina Merritt, Mike and Sahi Hernandez, there's too many to mention, but I'm just telling you, with the people that we have and with the owner of this company that we have backing us, he has over 130 patents, this man. I think Diane and I were talking about it. We might know someone that has 1, maybe 2 patents.
Maybe.
And here's someone that has over 130 patents on the product. And
I have to say something.
Yeah.
We had the pleasure of going to convention last August, and we both sat in the audience and we listened to David Schmidt speak about what he sees in the future, about his humanitarian efforts, and just incredible stuff. And at one point I looked at Vic and I go, I'm in love with David Schmidt. And he looked at me and he goes, I'm in love with him too. And we both just started cracking up. It was the most amazing event. I encourage you guys to try to get to it. But
our team is blowing this up so much that David Schmidt is actually coming to Steve and Gina Merritt's house for a private dinner, which we are going to, again, get to see him more one-on-one and interact with him. But that's the kind of individual he is that he wants to get to know each and every one of us in this company. So an amazing man, an amazing person, And let's go senior
Director. Let's
Senior
go.
Director
We'll
by
be there.
April 15th, and get yourself invited to Steve and Gina's house. Just talking again about the patents, but here's what kind of got me. When Diana was telling us about this patch that she has, her friend has it for us, and we're going to look at this. I wanted to know if this was another Me Too product. Because with most companies that are out there, their weight loss product can help you lose more weight. Their energy drink can give you more energy than the competitor. And with our product, like Di said earlier,
We don't have any competitors.
we have no competition. Nobody has a patch that's regenerating your own stem cells. And I'm telling you, if you're not excited yet, you will get excited. And don't sit there waiting to say, let me see if I feel something. Get out there and get this patch on as many people around you as you can, because that is what will empower you to get excited and want to talk to people when you start hearing the little stories from each person that
Coming
you
back.
put this patch on, coming back to you.
True. So this is some of the benefits of using the stem cell patch: rapid pain relief, reduced inflammation. It supports wound healing, energy and vitality, mental clarity. It enhances your sports performance. Vic can attest to that.
100%,
Faster recovery from exercise.
200%.
Yep. And improved skin appearance, which I've already noticed a difference in my skin.
I'm waiting. It's coming. All right, so here's a little chart, right?
Study.
We could all tell our stories about this product, but when you start digging into some science and you're seeing some factual information about this, here's a little study on a 77-year-old woman who placed the patch on the back of her neck and started wearing it. And in session 1, where you see the red, and all I know is red is bad, right? So let's just look at this and go, red is bad. And after 3 weeks of wearing the patch, how much red are you seeing in session 2 when they rescanned her brain, right? Red's almost gone.
Inflammation.
Means a lot of inflammation is reduced. And as the colors get paler and better, they're telling me that that means less inflammation. I believe it. And you're seeing that after 6 weeks of her wearing the patch, how much inflammation has gone away. What we are saying is consistency. You've got to be consistent in wearing this patch. Like, you can't just put this on for a day or two. Wear this patch consistently, and you're going to see what it can do for you.
X39 long-term results. I love this. I'm going to have to put my glasses on. I'm still waiting for my vision to get better, so I don't need them.
Which is something we've heard.
First few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. Within 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced, decreases symptoms of PTSD, anxiety, and depression. We heard this from a 23-year-old kid. One of my son's friends who used the patch for a few days called my son and said, I don't feel depressed. He felt lighter and happier. It was from the patch. Within 3 months, your collagen is increased, decreases wrinkles, hair growth increases, which is what is happening to me, increases structural integrity of both your skeletal and muscular systems. And within 6 months, this is the coolest thing, your heart reverses in age. In a recent study, 14 out of 15 people lowered their vascular age by an average of 8 years after just using this patch for 6 months. Incredible. And we also were told, there's another study, that using the X39 patch for 1 week will improve your blood work. So it's a magic patch, guys. It really is.
It's magic. And for the ladies out there, we've had so many people. I've heard Di's friends, they were going to their salon and telling the person, I don't know what's going on. My hair is breaking off. And the salon person was telling them, your hair is not breaking. That's
New hair growth.
So amazing stuff, amazing product, amazing team. And that's where we're at. Here is the startx39.com site. This is your holy grail to share with people that are interested. Get them to this X39 site. What's wonderful about it, it's all information. That's it. You send the person to the site, they have to come back to you to get the product. And that's what you want to do. How much do they want to know about the product? How much do they want to know and dig into the science, the studies that are done? They can read until they're blue in the face on this site and find out as much as they want. For me, it's more about I was patching myself and patching people around me. But this site, again, designed by our leaders on the Quantum Field team for you to have just the true go-to site that they can learn and look at the X39 product. And I'm telling you, there's no one we don't send to this site that's coming back to us intrigued and wanting to ask us,
I want to know more. How can I get the patch?
this product?
So So how to wear the X39. So guys, what I do in the morning when I get up and I brush my teeth, I take my little patch, I peel it off on the back. I like to stick it on my lower back because it's like a mental thing with me. That's where my lower back pain was. So I feel like it's just going to continue to help me with my lower back pain, which I don't have anymore. But I also like to put it behind my neck or below my belly button. In the studies done with this patch, they had to be consistent where they placed it every day. So they show it behind your neck and below your belly button. But really, you can wear this little patch wherever you want on your body, and you keep it on for 12 hours. And at night before I go to bed, I brush my teeth again. And then I take the patch off and I throw it out and I rejuvenate my body for 12 hours while I sleep.
And they say when you put this patch on, like she said, it doesn't matter where you put it because your stem cells are going to regenerate and they're going to go to what's worst in your body first.
They go where your body needs it first.
Goes where your body needs it the most first. So again, you can put it anywhere you desire. There are a couple suggested spots that you can do it. All right, so at this point here, we've got a couple exciting testimonies. And the first one up is going to be Stacy Perillo, who I have here. And I'm just clicking here again. So we're back here. You know, it is about the testimonies, everyone. And when you're just hearing the stories from others, it just really solidifies the success this product is having within the body. And we're going to talk a little bit later about the success it could have for you for money in your pocket. So Stacy, are you on the call?
I am. Can I put my camera on or no?
Yeah, please put your camera on.
I'm looking at, I don't know, 300.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
Stacey.
Okay, so Di and Vic asked me to share, it's actually my dad's story, and I shared this with Di a couple of months ago when I had first started on the product, and probably going to read some of it because I don't want to get the dates incorrect.
Okay.
But so my dad is 73 now. He was diagnosed with multiple myeloma in 2015. In 2016, he went through a very painful stem cell replacement in Hackensack at the hospital up there. And shortly after the stem cell transplant that he did, we found out that it failed and it didn't work. So the only plan for him was to just continue doing the, the treatments that he was doing, these infusions. They became very painful. And about 6 months ago, he said, I'm just going to stick to just pain medication, manage the pain. I'm not doing any more treatments. My body can't handle it. And we were okay with that, his decision. I heard about the stem cells. Di called me, she's like, it repairs your stem cells, replace them. I was like, well, that's what my dad needs. So let me try it on him. So the results that I got were pretty crazy because the day that I had gotten these results from my mom, everything kind of happened earlier in the day, but she really didn't process everything until that night. So they had gone to the doctor, and every time he goes, his platelets are down. His platelets are low, his platelets are low. Sometimes they were so low that he couldn't even get a treatment because they just weren't high enough. So on this particular day, she went, again, a follow-up. At this point, he was on the products. So what did I tell you? He was on, this is going on 2 months on the product.
Right.
His platelets they were as low as 46. And within a month, they had jumped up to 123.
Wow.
Amazing. That's
And
amazing.
crazy. And the doctor was like, what are you doing? My mom had just left her house and she had a flood. So she didn't really, she's like, I don't know. And she comes home and she's telling me this story. And then she said it was really weird too, because he told the doctor that he had no pain. And normally my dad's pain level, he will tell you it's 5 or 6, but that's really like a 7 or an 8, but he just doesn't, kind of like, you don't want to hear it anymore. So he just says, but he said his pain level is always an 8. And when he asked the doctor said, what's your pain level? He's like, I don't have any pain. So those were the two huge things. And then aside from the pain and the platelets, which do keep continuing to rise, he started driving again. He stopped driving because he literally would leave to go get the paper and have to call my mom and be like, how do I get back? Like he was forgetful. And, those things right there, especially because the blood work doesn't really lie. And those were key for us. Like his platelets are huge with what he's going through. So he's wearing them, and it's, definitely giving him a better quality of life without having to go through the treatments. His pain is down. So
And he's still with us. God
what was
bless him.
that?
He's still with us, which is amazing.
Yeah. Yep. So all
Yeah.
good stuff. So
All
thank
good.
you.
I'm getting the chills all over again.
I know, I
Stan.
just got the
It's-
chills.
That's one of my
it's
favorite.
time
I
you were
couldn't
telling
wait
us
to
that
share
story
it.
and send us that information. It's amazing. And everyone on the call, right?
Thank you, Stacey.
Blood doesn't
You're
lie.
welcome.
Blood can't lie. So that's what's amazing about this, everyone. I can tell you what it's doing for me and how I'm feeling. When that report is coming back and his platelets are going from the low 40s to over 120, there's something about it. Stay, was he doing anything else different other than just wearing the patch, right?
Just wearing the patch.
Just wearing the
Yep.
patch. Just wear the
That's it.
patch, everyone.
Amazing.
Thank you so
Patch.
much, Stacy. Thank
Thanks,
you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thanks, guys. My pleasure.
So being the sports oriented guy here, I'm bringing on next our man Ronald Whitman. Ronald is excited about this business with us. He's running with us on this. We're going to bring Ron on just to tell his story here about what he's doing to all his opponents now on the basketball court.
Share your story, Ron.
Welcome,
Hi,
Ron.
guys.
Let's hear it.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. And thank you so much to Vic, but more so Diana, for just asking me a simple question. Few words. What do you know about stem cells? And that opened up a fantastic conversation. And within a few days after that, my knee pain was gone, and I'm running with these 20-some and 30-some-year-old guys and being more competitive in basketball than I ever have. At my age, I'm 59, soon to be 60, and I'm chasing down these 20-some-year-old kids and loving every minute of it. So again, just I'm a very holistic person. I take my vitamins and drink a lot of water and do things, but nothing that I was doing was able to do what this patch has done for me so far.
Hey, Ron, tell me a little
Absolutely
bit
incredible.
Tell me a little bit. How many games a week were you playing prior to the patch? I like that little story when you tell us.
Prior to the patch, I was hobbling through about 2 nights a week, and we played for a few hours. But I actually do have video. I can't share it. We don't have enough time, but I have video prior to and after. And now I'm playing pain-free 4 days a week. So I've doubled my time and alleviated my pain.
That's amazing.
So again, I thank you guys every single day for introducing me to this incredible little patch. And what I can say is all I do is I wear it and I share it. And that's all I do. And again, like Di said before, it's like going to a restaurant. You're just telling people something good that happened to you. There is a business opportunity, but it's not a 9 to 5. It's work it as you will. Again, wear it and share it, and that's all I do. And I've gotten probably at least 6 or 8 of my basketball guys, including my son, on it. So I'm working harder to keep the competitive edge because I'm making everybody else so competitive with me.
Don't give it to your competition, Ron.
Hey, listen.
Hey, Ron, thank you for taking your time tonight.
Playing field, but thank you
Ron.
guys.
Thanks for sharing it. Thank you. All right, we're back. Here we go. Just click into that next slide. All right.
So, guys, what is most important to you in your life? Family, time, freedom. I mean, all of the above for me. This has given me the ability to not have to get a 9 to 5 job and not have somebody tell me when I need to be at work and when I have to work. Also, I have nobody telling me what I'm worth as far as payment. We're going to pay you $15 an hour. This is what you're going to make. You're going to work 30 hours a week. I don't have that. I can work when I want. I make as much money as I want or as little money as I want because it's up to me. And I love every minute of it. I have freedom. When we first started, we went from making 200, 300 a week to 400 to 500 a week to now we're making more than that. And I'll tell you, it has been such a blessing. We've done it on our own time, at our own pace, in between what we're already doing. He has a regular career and company, but we managed to fit it in. If you're really, hitting the pavement hard to work, to bring money back for your family, you don't have enough time in the day to take on another job because you need to pay down those bills. This is something you could fit in to your everyday life in between what you're already doing to make more money and feel better. I mean, honestly, it's the best of both worlds, health and wealth.
And I love exactly what Di said. What you put into this, you are going to get out of it. So the more time you put in, the more time you're going to get rewarded. You don't need a ton of time. You just need a little consistency and effort. And at QF team, they've put together a plan for you. So when you're ready to really dig in, they're there for you. We're there for you. So what's the potential of the stem cell industry? All right. the stem cells are becoming more popular. I have to pull this out, but the other day I get my Wall Street Journal, and what's in the Wall Street Journal? They're talking about scientists testing stem cells, making old cells new again. Big research, big studies. But the way they're doing it, collecting, and I don't know, they got to put some virus in there to stimulate the way they're doing that. Not for me. I love this little patch, pure, nothing in there, nanocrystals, put it on your body,
Nothing goes into your body.
stimulate my own stem cells. And that's what I want to do on this. This industry is set to explode. It's in the Wall Street Journal. It's ready to explode.
So compensation plan. Guys, when you come on board, you have a right leg and a left leg. It's as simple as this. You get 2 people on your left leg, you put two people on your right leg, you reach the rank of manager, which is the first rank and most important rank. And the reason why that is because that's all you're doing. You're doing that over and over again by helping your people do the same exact thing as you. As long as they're on silver packages or above, you will hit the rank of manager, and then you'll help your people do the same. And as it grows and you continue to do that, you will have the ability to earn commissions of up to $25,000 a week in just the one way you get paid. But I say, listen, that's going to happen for all of us. I know it will, but let's start out at an extra 200 a week, an extra 300 a week, an extra 500 a week. I'm sure that'll make a difference in your lives as it did for us. We can get you there. It may take a little time, but we got you.
Be consistent, be persistent, and this is coming. It's going to happen.
It is.
We'd like to talk a little bit. There's other ways that the company pays you. What I like is this company is probably one of the fastest companies to put money in your pocket.
Yeah.
And literally from the moment you sign on and you find someone who is interested in this, they are giving you first order bonuses.
Product introductory bonuses.
I've never seen that before, but again, product introductory bonuses coming to you immediately.
Immediately.
You could have money in your pocket. Di got excited about this product. She called a couple of her friends. She called a couple more friends. And in that first week, we went from red from the product we purchased to black, having some extra money in our pocket. And we haven't looked back since. More exciting is about whoever you share this product with, you not only earn money on what they do, but you will earn money on what the people they sign on do and what the people they sign on do. It's a little technical of what it can do, and we're more than happy to get into how the matching bonuses work and the 4 or 5 different ways you can get paid with this money. But all I like to say is they legitimately pay you, and all you got to do is get out there and stick some people with the patch.
And if you want to know more, get on a Saturday training and they can go through all this with you.
Yeah, absolutely. The Saturday trainings are great for you business builders and those that want to get active and really juice up the money that this company has for you. The awareness is growing fast, and it's for one reason. The Quantum Field team has developed what they call the 331 program. So if you go to build331.com, they have it all laid out for you for an action plan. You might be sitting there going, well, great, I'm going to order the patch and we get the patches. What do we do? What do we do? How do we get out there?
Go to Build 331 and they lay it all out for you. It's very simple. Plus, we have all the Zoom calls every night of the week. Thursday night is a Spanish training call. Saturday is a training. There's really no reason for you to fail at this unless you're not doing the Zoom calls and the training. So just get on it and do it and you'll get it done.
We have leaders in this company that we're following that are on our team, join our team and be a part of these leaders. But they have said in a prior industry, they have made over 140 millionaires in their company. And Steve says it best. They were just my friends. And I just introduced them to this product. So Steve, I'm happy to meet you and I'm going to be your best friend.
Let's go.
Let's get friendly, everybody. There's money to be made on this. Here it is, the build331.com. So I jumped ahead in my brain, but the 9 steps to success. Hop on this site. It's laid out for you. Follow it as closely as you want to. Don't try and recreate anything. It's been laid out. This is the magic of what they've done and how it can happen, the right way to share the product, and the right way to see that income starting to generate for yourself, for you, for your family. Di paid for our entire holiday season this year. Thank you, LifeWave, for a very Merry Christmas. And we're looking for many more.
It's paying for a lot more than that now, too. Happy
times, nice Aruba trip coming up. So now is your time to make your move. If if you're serious about a dream, about extra income for yourself, I think everybody loves a little funny money. And that's typically how a lot of side gigs start, is having a little funny money. But this side gig can really turn into your major gig, again, depending on what you want and what you're looking for. But what other options are out there today that are going to pay you the kind of money that we're making and we see others making? And that's why we're following them. We're just going to follow them, say what they say, do what they do, because we want to be in their shoes in the future. And that's what we're truly looking for.
All right, guys, so here's the order form. Make sure you get with the person that got you on this Zoom call tonight. Fill it out. The quicker you fill it out and get it in, the quicker you get your patches and the quicker you can get started on those patches.
There's different levels that you can come in at. So if you're looking on here from bronze up to diamond, I kind of call bronze the, you need to be a little selfish if you're on the bronze. And the reason I say that is one sleeve is 30 patches. So you get 30 patches in this pack, which is a 1 month supply. So if you could be stingy and not share it with anybody, you can come in at the bronze, but it's not allowing you to share just one patch. Why? Because then you're not having that consistency. So as a minimum, I always look at you coming in on a silver pack, which would be a pack for me, a pack for my wife, and one extra to share. But if you're thinking about money and you want to max out that comp plan, then gold is your package and diamond is the Mac Daddy. That's getting the most product at the lowest cost. And this is all a one-time enrollment fee. So don't think you're paying that every month, because just to remain active, you only need 2 sleeves of the patches and you max out the compensation plan, which is really unheard of. The simplicity of how little you can be buying to maximize and earn the money that they're truly sharing with you.
Yep. Well said.
You can connect. They have so many sites for you to connect. We'd like for you to get out there between the startx39.com site that we spoke about. There's the Quantum Field X39 Facebook page. Just look for it and join that Quantum Field X39 team on Facebook. You have YouTube with all these prior meetings are being recorded and you can replay them. If you really love us, we'd love to be that top replayed video on the site.
Guys, take a screenshot. Definitely take a screenshot of this so you have it.
There's just so many wonderful people, and you never know who's going to resonate better with certain people. And that's why you want to get as many people as you can on as many calls as they can. And they're offering them almost 7 days a week. So you can pick that particular day for that particular person and know that you can get them on a call to help you out. Ending with the build331.com. Again, that great site to just learn the business and how to do everything you can. Here's some great upcoming events that are coming up. Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you have Missy Gutierrez. She's on there talking about the stem cell technology and how lucrative this business can be. So again, it's giving people an option, noontime, lunchtime, instead of going out and spending $25 on a lousy cheeseburger, let's get on the call Friday with Missy and really see the true cheese that's out there. Wednesdays, 8 p.m. You have Steve and Gina Merritt every week on Wednesday. That's their night. That's their call. I truly encourage you to get people in front of them. Their energy level, their excitement between them will absolutely have you excited about this product and what it's going to do for you and those around you. Thursday night,
Spanish call with Mike and Sai. We love them. They're our friends and they're killing it. So if you have any Spanish people, Spanish speaking people, get them on the Thursday night call. They'll love Mike and Sai.
And it is, and they are a great couple. It's just spending time with them and the learning that you get. So spend some time with them, get on these calls that they're having each day of the week. There's a 90-day launch to Senior Director.
Saturday, April 1st at 1 p.m. Guys, Onyx Cole, she's amazing. She's the one who brought this to all of us, and Steve and Gina Merritt. Get on that if you can. It's at 1 p.m. It's going to help you get to where you need to be. If you want to come join us at the dinner at Steve and Gina's April 15th, I suggest that you do it.
Steve and Gina are doing their East Coast tour, everybody. So if you know people in other cities, this is what's great. You can send people to meetings around the country, around the globe. And I've seen the meetings in action. So if you send somebody there, they're doing like we're saying to you. Get in touch with the person that got you on this call. Get in touch with the person that got you to that live meeting event. And you're enrolling with then.
Right.
That's how it happens. They become part of your team, which becomes part of our team. It's all about, this is not stepping on anyone's toes in this business. You're looking to make the others around you succeed more than yourself. Why? It pays. And it works out great for you. Here it is. We've been talking about it, that private dinner with David Schmidt. It's going to be at Steve and Gina's Palm Beach Lake House, an amazing home. We've had the privilege of visiting that home previously. But again, for those that are able to be there, we are so excited for that. And we'll be bringing back some good information and intel directly from the founder, from the inventor, David Schmidt. We are excited. He's just never stopping. And we're very happy to be a part of his company and a part of this team. Weekly events.
So these are all the weekly events, guys. There's an opportunity meeting Monday, Wednesday at 8 p.m. and Friday at 12 p.m. Then there's an opportunity meeting that we spoke about, the Thursday meeting in Spanish. Then the 90-day launch to senior director, Saturday at 1 p.m.
Saturday is your business builder meeting. So again, giving you that opportunity to get people on calls at different times. It's there for you.
All right.
All right. Now,
Monday,
we
motivational
thank everyone
Monday.
for being on this call tonight. So you're excited. Get in touch with the person that put you on this call tonight.
Fill out your order form.
Fill out your order form. Let them get you the product.
Motivational
level you
Monday.
want.
Go.
And now, for those of us that are in the business and those that are just interested, something brand new is going on right now. So we have the privilege. We're like the opening band for the rock stars coming on. But tonight, it is Motivational Mondays. This is something new. So anyone on this call, you want to stay on this call, it's just going to stream right into that. But here comes Mike and Sahi Hernandez. Animals, I call them. Animals.
Oh my goodness, guys, what an amazing job. If you don't mind, go ahead and stop sharing your screen so that everybody can
Okay.
take a view. But you guys
Take
are
it
just
away.
amazing. You guys
Thank
are
you.
amazing. You did such a phenomenal job. And those of you here for the first time, listen, this is something that's new. This is a part of what we do, which is encouraging ourselves, one another. We are just a big family. We're a group of people that all want the same thing. We want to get together with David Schmidt's vision of going out there and blessing 1 million families with this product. We want this product in the hands of at least 1 million people around the world, and especially in this country. So
or a billion.
or 1 billion. Actually, it's 1 billion. I'm
It is
sorry.
1 billion.
It is 1 billion. I'm so sorry. Thank you very much. But guys, listen, we want to start the week off the right way. We had an amazing call this Saturday with Steve and Gina, my wife and I made it a thing during that training. For those of you who are still watching here for the first time, every single Saturday at 1 o'clock, like Vic and Di just mentioned, we do a quick 1-hour training, and it consists of people who are winning in the business. All of us have been involved under 8 months. Okay. So we're all new, we're all having success, and we want to share with you what it is that we're doing. But one of the most important things that I have learned following Steve and Gina, Onyx Cole in this industry is the self-development part. As high school dropouts who did not like to read, okay?
I like to read.
Well, actually, she does, yeah. Me, no. As a guy who dropped out of high school and never picked up a book, when I got involved with Steve and Gina Merritt in this industry, I listened to all the people who were having success, and I would go home and dissect everything they would say. And everyone would always talk about the self-development part or the books that they were reading that were helping them break through. So I wanted success so bad that I was willing to try anything. And I cannot tell you how addicted we became to self-development. And I think about Vic and Di right now, right? Because guys, what we want to do is we want to encourage you to do the things that you know you need to do, that maybe for whatever reason, something's holding you back. And I was on the phone today with Vic and Di, and Diane was so nervous. She was so scared. We were together this weekend and she was sweating already. It reminds me of someone that I know, that anytime she knows she's got to go out in front of anybody, she starts sweating. Today, Vic and Di, she was sweating for you, right?
I'm serious.
She was. But here's my point. How great do you think that she feels right now after achieving something that she was hesitant about, right? And she did such a great job. Both of you did such a great job. Gina sent me a text today. She's like, oh my God, they are so good. They are crushing it. So my point is, she did it with the fear anyway, because tonight she would have gone to bed and she would have put her head on the pillow and say, wow, I did everything that I needed to do. And I guarantee you right now, she feels way better going to bed knowing that, you know what? She did something that she was sort of holding herself back from it. And that's what we want to be able to do every Monday, guys. We want to give you a little bit of encouragement, okay? We want to motivate you. Monday motivational message starting today. Every week we're going to have a different person. And look, we all need motivation. We all need encouragement. Today, I got the honor of getting a phone call from Onyx Cole. And she just called me just to give me a little motivation, because God knows I need it, right? To give me a little bit of encouragement. I can't tell you how much that helps. It felt great to get that little, that little oomph from my upline. So that's what we want to do with you guys. And look, we want to encourage you. We know what it is that we need to do. We need to go out there every single day. And like I just mentioned, do what you need, do what you know you need to do, even if you're scared, even if you're unsure, even if you're uncomfortable, because it's the only way you're going to get to what you want, to where you want to be. And that being said, I want everyone to please have your why in front of you. Find out why you would want to do this. In other words, what is it that you want that you can't get doing what you're doing? And how much income is it going to take for you to get there? And that's your goal. That's your why. Is it putting your kids through school? Is it buying a new home? Is it a vacation? Is it doing something for your family, your friends? What is it? Have it in front of you every single day and know that that's why you're going to go ahead and get comfortable being uncomfortable, right? So one of the things that we're going to start doing starting today is we're going to do a monthly book of the month. And we're going to start with the book that changed my life after I heard Steve and Gina married, and I heard them talk about it for about a year before I finally, because I'm a little slow, but once I get it, right? So they were always talking about this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Look, guys, it's right here, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I just had it on because right now I'm listening. I was listening to something else, but I'm going, but I'm going to stop and I'm going to go back and listen to How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, right? I have it here. I already bought this. I've had it a while. I've listened to it a couple times. And guys, we're going to start tonight. And those of you who like to do audiobooks, I recommend that you get the Audible app. I do it every single month. I have a membership. I've had it for, oh my gosh, almost 10 years now. I haven't, well, no, at least 7 years. And I have never stopped it. And every single month they draw my card and I get a book every single month. So I've listened to this and I'm going to start now. And we want all of us to do it together. If you're going to do the Audible, it's 7 hours and 15 minutes. Let me tell you what I got from this book. Guys, I learned so many tips. I learned, first of all, what natural qualities we brought to the table based on what the book was saying, that was going to help us in this business, was going to help us connect with folks, right? And at the same time, and I didn't know, I just, I'm a guy, I love to give compliments, right? So I read here, one of the good things you want to do compliments. And I'm like, that's something that I do already. And guess what? I began to do it. I began sharpening the skills that we already had. At the same time, I learned things about us that weren't so attractive when looking to win friends and influence people. So I was like, I got to work on myself on that. I got to work myself with this. So we learned a lot about ourselves, but at the same time, I learned a lot about people. All right. Just by talking to people and asking questions and how they respond and how they act, I learned a lot about people. So How to Win Friends and Influence People, I guarantee you, and I love what Saeed says, what you're going to pick up from these books is not only going to help you in this business, but it's going to help you out in life in general. It's going to make you a better person, a better mom, a better dad, a better son, just a better leader overall. So
yeah, there's been even moments that we're not in the best of moods with each other.
I didn't know this was coming.
And putting one of those audio books and stuff, it just changes your whole outlook on the day, on whatever it's going on in your life. you'll get over it.
Yeah.
Trust me, you'll get over it.
And,
And it'll be better.
and guys, you need to play it every day because just like I said, she said, sometimes the environment isn't right, right? We said something, it just sets the environment. That's what's going to keep you motivated every single day. I guarantee you, once you become bulletproof here, because the activity is simple, walk around like a 5-year-old with stickers, right? But it's just right here. Once you do that, guys, you're going to become to build this strength, build this confidence, and you're going to keep going until you're going to get good at it, right? And I just want to, well, go ahead. What were
And
you
do
going to
it,
say?
I was gonna say, do it early, like do it in the morning when you wake up, like give your gratitude, give your time to God, whatever you do. But make sure that you start listening to these audio books or reading in the beginning of your day.
Make a commitment.
So that like that, your whole day is gonna start off right and with the right path. You know, there's gonna be when you go out, you know, the world happens.
And
So
the
there's a lot
environment
of-
changes.
the environment changes. There's a lot of discouraging things going on. There's a lot of bad
Negativity.
things going on, negativity. But if you go bulletproof and you go already having listened to your positive things and knowing that you got to be grateful for everything that you have in life. And then the more grateful you are, the more you're going to get. It just makes your day so much better and you'll be more bulletproof.
And I want you to know something. I will never, ever tell someone to do something that we don't do already. And most important, I will never ask you to do something that I am not truly convinced about. And I'm truly convinced that if there's nothing else that you do, if you get this part of the business, right? If you get this part right, meaning feeding yourself and building your brain, guys, everything else just is easy. And look, just like I have this Audible program for many, many years, I had a program here for many years. I'm not even going to tell you what the company name is because it's not about promoting them, but I was paying every single month for some books to come here, and it's all about self-development. And I'm going to read out real quick some of the books, and I have more boxes upstairs. I had this program for a couple of years, but look, real quick, I'll start right here. And these are just books that we're going to be bringing to you, okay? The Obstacle is the Way, right? Tony Robbins, Money Masters the Game, Finances Essentials, Extreme Ownership, right? A Mind for Numbers. You know anybody who's good with the numbers? Well, we make sure that we're giving ourselves what we need. So good, they can't ignore you, right? And all of these books I also have in audio because that was part of it. The Power of Habit. Remember when I keep talking about habit, guys? We are a product of these books, all right? Scrappy. Can you tell them a little Scrappy? Right? The Stress-Proof Brain. The Stress-Proof Brain, guys, I'm just telling you, this is not a joke. And listen, I haven't even touched my library upstairs. These are which are still in the boxes because I haven't gone through them, right? Solve for Happy. Look at this, and we'll be done here. Thrive. Persuasion. And finally, the last two, Breathe, because I'm all into health, right? And the subtitle the subtitle of Not Giving a Bleep, right? Hey, I didn't write the book, I just read them. But guys, listen, let's get serious about getting you and your family where you need to go. Let's get serious about getting your family the finances that we know you are capable of producing if you simply get on board with us. You will win. Now I will tell you, just like Steve says, you stick around the next 24 months and we are going to be traveling the beaches of the world with a whole brand new mindset, and it's gonna affect everyone around us, all right?
But you got to commit to do these things. It's not only sticking around and being on the Zoom, but doing the activities that it requires to run with us and push the pedal to the metal. It's going to be for a season. It's going to be for a certain time that you're going to give it your all. But that's going to all be worth it because it's going to come a time where a lot of people in your business are giving a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. So then everything is just smooth sailing.
Cruise control.
But it has to get there. Like it'll get there, but by you doing the activities and running hard.
And like I said, the book is perfect for the initial because we're looking to win friends and we're looking to influence people, and we're going to influence people to get on the same boat that we are with self-development, guys. And I just tell you, the rest is
And
history.
another book that we should all read that is not here, but I have it
It'll be
somewhere
the
around
next
there
one.
in Spanish and in English is Hung
By
by
the tongue. I knew that book was coming.
Because
That's next,
we
but let's just
hang
stick,
ourselves by the tongue.
let's
So-
just stick to one
Yeah,
right
no,
now,
but
right?
I'm saying that's one of the books we need to get going. really.
And the last thing is this, guys, make a note tonight. What are your goals? I asked before, listen, commit to at least 2 push-ups a day or 3 jumping jacks before jumping in the shower, because it's not about what that's going to get you, because you're only going to get so far with 2 push-ups and 3 jumping jacks, but it's about crushing goals.
Mhm.
That's the mindset. We crush goals. How many glasses of water are you going to drink? And make sure you crush that goal, because guys, you're going to crush every single goal you set up in front of you.
And one thing that we do and we've done all the time ever since we saw that from our upline and our leaders, we did a dream board. Because when you do a dream board and you put everything that you want and everything, all your goals, and you put it there and you can see it every day, that just does something for you. It's something I can't explain what it is, but it just makes it all real. It just gives you like a vision, like, man, this is the reason why I'm doing this. I gotta push the pedal to the metal. Let me make the calls. Let me patch 3 people up. Let me follow up with at least some people, so.
I'm going to cover
Yeah.
I'm going to cover my account, right? But look at some of the goals on our dream board. It reads what?
It reads that we're
How many?
$10 million.
That we're looking to get paid from who? David Schmidt, right there.
But looking at, that was in the beginning when we started this.
The first, second day that we started.
Yeah, and I'm ready to rip this up because I already can see the vision of give me 5 right. I already can see the vision that this is
That's
way
a low
more than
goal.
we could have ever imagined.
This is a low goal.
That's a low goal.
But hey, start with low goals. Start with achievable, attainable goals. And that being said, we're going to wrap it up right now. The goals that you want to set is how many people are you going to talk to per day? Because here, the system is perfect. 3-3-1. We're going to talk to 3 people per day. We're going to follow up with the 3 people from yesterday. My God, do we have some follow-ups?
Mhm.
Because this weekend was just amazing what happened with us patching people. And guys, you can't lose enthusiasm if you're constantly patching people, because those stories that come back motivate dead people to just get up and go run, right? So we do the 3-3-1, patch 3 people per day, or share the information with 3 people per day, follow up with 3 people per day, and invite 1 person per day to one of these things. And not just invite, make sure you get at least 1 from the 3 to these events, at least 1 out of the 3, right? But guys, maybe you don't have the time to get 3, and that's okay. And maybe you don't just want to do 3, and that's okay, right?
Mhm.
But set your expectation accordingly. All right. We know that 3-3-1 will set you free and will set you free fast soon. But if you can only do 3 per week, that's okay. You can get there as well. Just like I love what Sai says, don't compare yourself to others. All right. Because the great thing about network marketing is that it's an even playing field for everyone, but it's not. Why? Because I'm probably going to go talk to more than 3 people per day. Right. And therefore, so everyone's free to do what they want, which is beautiful, because you can do as much or as little as you choose to, but you got to do what you're going to commit to do, because that's what's going to get you there. You and your family are worth it. We believe in you.
Yes.
We know you can do it. We're setting up every little thing that we know that you need. Steve, Gina, Onyx, all of the leaders, we sit down and we
Mastermind?
we do masterminds. Strategy. What do our people need? We sit down, we talk about you, we pray for you, and we're going to give you everything that we know that you need. Because trust me, when we tell you, we're running with people. Forget about Sai and I, Steve and Gina, Honest Cole. They're the all-stars of this industry, and we have them in our hands. So let's take advantage of that blessing, guys. Thank you very much. I'm sorry if I went above 5 minutes, but every single Friday, every single Monday, we're going to have someone else come in here. Next week, the person who's going to be speaking, Steve and Gina are going to bring them up, and they're going to be talking about what they're getting from this book. Don't go to bed tonight without going on Amazon and buying How to Win Friends and Influence People. And I want you to know that now there's a couple of different versions. There's the digital age version. No, we're staking old school. All right. Just a regular How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. And next week, don't fall behind. You're gonna be out of the loop if you're not reading this book.
And do it on your way to work. That's why it's good to have it audible, but on your way on a trip, and if you're riding in the car with your husband, or
Have it in the bathroom, have it in the toilet.
yeah, wherever it is, so that you can make sure that you're listening to it, and you'll be surprised how much time you have to do all these things when you start doing them.
Yeah, that might be you're gonna have to stop watching television 20, 30 minutes of the day, whatever. But hey, trust me when I tell you, this is nutrients for your brain. The television is just bubble gum, no
It's a
nutrients
time
whatsoever.
villain.
Time villain. So listen, God bless you. Vic and I, you guys hit it
Yes.
out of the park. For those of you who stuck around and are here for the first time, congratulations. You have an opportunity to jump on this rocket ship, and you're going to get way more than you bargained for. God bless you. Good night.
Let's
Have
do
a
it,
strong,
guys.
effective, and a successful week. And we will be all together on Wednesday. How many people are you going to commit to having Wednesday? Let's see you crush your goals.
Pray for it, see it, believe it, manifest it,
And
speak
achieve
into existence, and it will happen. It will come true, guys.
God bless you. Bye-bye, everybody. Crush this week.